What's good? What's good, people? What is good? It's your boy Cam from Villain Sports Media Network. Trying a new thing out. It's called the baseball frame of mind. With the success of our channel, the football frame of mind, wanted to do something different and talk about baseball, man. Baseball's been played for a long time. Um, just want to talk about baseball, man. A lot of people consider baseball a dying sport, and I don't think so. I think it's something to say about going to the ballpark, dad, son, mom, son, daughter, whatever it is, man. It's fun to go to baseball games, man. I think baseball is one of the one of the toughest sports out there. Um, but I do like watching it and want to talk about it, you know. So that's what this channel is really about. Uh, going to take my camera off because it's kind of like delayed a little bit. Um, I don't know, cheap camera, honestly. Or honestly, just could have went with just my regular camera. To be honest with you, but nonetheless, man, it's fun. Like I said, I really enjoy playing out of the park baseball. Man, it's one of those games that my homie Snyder got me playing. He told me it was addictive. I didn't believe him because I'm a console guy. Um, but to, today we just be going over settings and how I like to play the game, man. So obviously I start off regular save. Now typically I start off by taking my save from the previous year because there was a lot of different leagues early on in the game. Like 2021, you had the Cuban League, you had French League, you had Spanish League, you had the German League, and everything like that. So I thought that was really cool. So I tried to keep that going because as I guess the versions of the game change, you can't do that anymore. So but it's still a pretty good selection. You still got honk ball, still got the KBO, you got all the minor league systems. So that's pretty cool, the independence and everything. So as the game goes on, I add a Japanese league because you can't add the Nippon Baseball Organization or something like that, or MPB or something like that. Can't do that because it'll just change it to like South African League or something like that. So definitely don't want to do that. But I just check out the settings of like MLB and everything. So I like to have I I don't like trading with other major leagues because it's just stupid because um you will have independent leagues trading for major league players, and that's just not the case. I like having the 10-5 rule. I like having the ability to trade injured players that are not severe. And one thing I think that's different than how everybody else plays. For me, I like having the draft picks. The draft picks is cool for me. I like being able to trade um, more assets than just prospects and cash. I think trading draft picks is a way to get a deal done. You know, so and it's like other leagues. Like if you're gonna trade a draft pick, it'll make it go by a lot easier. So like keep this the same pretty much, at least to start off with. I hate the draft lottery. I think it should just be going with. I don't like it at all. Um, I think you if you suck the year before, you should be able to get the first overall pick. Now, personally, I like my expansion teams to draft first. I think it'll help them get a whole lot better, you know, because expansion teams is hard. It's hard to be an expansion team. So you not only get the scraps of the MLB teams, but you end up with the first overall pick, maybe a franchise cornerstone. But like I said, some front offices aren't the smartest. So we'll see. I personally don't know, but that's just how I see it. I think you should be able to start off real nice, you know. Uh, but don't change anything here. I still like the Rule 5. I don't like to disable the right to refuse a minor league assignment. I don't like that. Excuse me. But I don't like that. Um, but I do change the baseline a little bit. Just kick it up a little bit. I do change the market size because I think New York and New York and Tampa Bay shouldn't have the same, but I do like revenue sharing. See, I'm a weirdo. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But um, I do that. As far as attendance, that's cool. 30,000 is pretty good for a baseball game, anyway. So in terms of inflation, sometimes I go up -3, and then as high as like 7. So it fluctuate pretty good, year to year. So in terms of contracts and stuff, I like let's see, I like well, I don't like the minimum service of free agency. I don't like that at all. Um, but the first round pick CBA, I do like that. I like that. So um like to change that. Let's see. I like to free agents from other leagues. I like that. I like to keep that the same. Like I said, I kicked the baseline of the local media baseline and the merchandising. I kick it up just a little bit, but I do like to have the entire revenue available. Therefore, we can spend as much as we want to. That's why there's a cash maximum of 0 because you should have as much money as you want. And if you got a lot of money, you probably need to be spending it because your team's not good. So, nonetheless, but I like to make the star player, superstar, star player, good player up a little bit in terms of salary. Um, just because I think those players should be paid the most, like shouldn't poor players shouldn't be up here with the above average players. That's just how I feel. Um, changed this earlier. So, I like the silver slugger and the gold glove. Like, gotta have those. Don't change the Hall of Fame for the MLB anyway, because 75 is good, man. I think MLB has the best Hall of Fame out there. It's hard to get in. Like 75 seems like, oh man, that's kind of low. Man, it's a lot of people that ain't got in. So shit, Fred McGriff had almost 500 homers. And look how long it took him to get in. I mean, Dave Parker was MVP, and the I want to say he might have been one of the first players to have $1 million contract. So breaking barriers there, right? Um, and he was good as well. So took him a long time to get in. So I like it the way it is. And 5% is good too, because like if you're not getting no votes, you just hogging up the ballot. But let's see. I like the 162. Don't mess with that. I kind of like the balance. I want a balanced schedule format. Kind of like that. Let's see. Spring training, yeah. Auto select for the All Star game. Playoffs is pretty good right now until we start adding teams and shit. Then you gotta expand it. At least a couple teams, depending on how much you expand it. Um, let's see. I like to have players from everywhere, so all of this is checked. Everything, every country on the game. Same thing for as far as the amateur draft pool though. As far as MLB is concerned, you just keep it. Shoot, honestly, you just keep it Canada and US for real. Um, I ain't never really changed that. When y'all watch the video, you gotta let me know. Should I change that? Cause I don't really know for real. Um, because you can take people and put them into the feeder system, and then they'll be different anyway. So that ain't really that big a deal. I do like international discoveries, even though some of them just be average players. I still like to have a lot of those. International free agents, I like that too. Like to have a lot of those because feels like the more you have, the better chance you have of getting a really good player. So yeah, I like that a lot. Let's see. Historical significance, that's pretty much fine. I don't do nothing right there. I start off with no job because in the next video we'll get into more gameplay and setting up the team I'm gonna start with, and we'll see what we got. We'll see what we got there. But um, I do like the way it goes, man. So, but that's pretty much it, man. I had set this up earlier. I did a video and everything, but messed up the volume on here. So it's like, you know, it's like I was doing all that talking and didn't even hear it on the video. But um, that's pretty much it, man. I like the DH both ways. Um, Starting pitcher, I like that. The Shohei Otani rule, I like that. Um, let's see. That's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Check something else real quick, man. Check this playoffs. So the East, Central, and West divisions all get in there. Then you get 3 wild cards. I think that's cool. Now, if we talking playoffs, I kind of like it this way. I like 3-3, but yeah, we could keep it normal. That ain't no big deal. We keep it the way it is, and then we start changing stuff later. But just to let y'all know, I do like that. But that's it though. That's it. That's all I really changed. Um, Personalities, I like that on there. Um, no face cards for real. Or baseball cards. That's pretty much it. What else? That's it. Yeah, man. That's it. That is it, bro. Yeah, that's it, player. That's it. But but yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of how I start the game off, um, the next video we do will be a lot more gameplay. How I started off, as far as relocations and things like that. But it should be fun. But I appreciate um all the viewership I'm gonna get on here. But we starting something new, man. The Baseball Frame of Mind channel is kicking off good. And we're gonna start from there. Like I said, the success of our football channel was really cool. But this is a side project, when we not doing football stuff. So but I'm the host Cam. Uh Videos will be put out daily, just to keep track of how the franchise is going. So it should be fun, man. But I'll catch y'all on the next one and stay blessed. Peace.